It sounded like some people, if you got one of those, try some of the ones on the back. It sounded like some of those were maybe easier. It kind of depends what you guys notice. So I know some of you guys changed these to sine and cosine right away, but I think you can FOIL the way it is as well. That might not be the worst idea. So if you want to change it, I'm going to leave it right now and not change it to sine over cosine, but we'll kind of decide if we need to. So this is tangent squared. Now I noticed that these are conjugates. Again, that should be a good thing, that those should cancel. Every once in a while when I'm writing these out, it looks like I'm just writing like gibberish words, doesn't it?
That's what it feels
like.
Yeah,
like what is that? Like,
yeah, but who came up with that? Like, that's my question.
Facts, I agree with her.
but at the same time, again, I mentioned this before that trig is actually something that, is something that shows up in a lot of places. Like,
It's real.
Yeah, but I'm saying like.
yeah, I don't know how someone sat and like figured this out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get tan.
They can just invent whatever they want. Make that was whatever numbers they wanted to make.
I'm gonna go sleep on my cot.
All right.
In the cave.
That's why you're
Now, I'm actually wondering if rather than switching this to sine and cosine, there's a relationship between these two. Now, I think it works to use sine and cosine, but did anyone see anything on their their salmon sheet that might be other than sine and cosine with this one? This one might be one we could bypass that.
Interesting.
This is like me just like hypothesizing here.
Wait, would it work if you like multiply by one side? Oh wait, first you gotta switch them.
Okay, so what I was thinking was if you guys look at your sheet, number 5 on the back of your sheet. I know, we're twins.
I know. I saw that.
Oh, hi. How
Good
are you?
morning, awesome.
Yeah, we will carry it this
Oh. All right.
No one else gets them? I'm wearing the same shirt as your wife.
Everyone's getting nuts now.
Let's go.
Who would your mom come in here and give nuts to right away, though? She loves Sam.
She loves Will.
Oh, does she?
Will Beagler.
When Sam was over your house for float building, I felt like she was just like, Sam
What?
here. Yeah, like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
she
She
was.
was just, thanks.
Why do people like him?
I think he's like a mom, like moms like Sam.
Mom, baby.
I was always like, I was a mom making those two. Everyone's moms, all my guy friends' moms wanted me to date their sons. Like, so
Oh,
I'm
that's how Jody writes it. It's like with like Max's friends. This is very odd.
okay.
Hey,
No, like when I was in moms always wanted me to date their sons, like the guy, you know. So like, no, not me. No, my kids are not. No, they're not there yet.
Because he can't
We're getting
explain
there.
Okay, so that's what I was trying to get at. For number 5, thank you, John, for bringing us back together again. Mr. John, you got it.
Really done.
I didn't know how to do this.
Okay.
I was trying to figure it out.
So guys, what I'm trying to say is I didn't go sine and cosine on this one because there's no sine or cosine in what I'm trying to make it equal. So I noticed on my salmon sheet that number 5, tangent squared is equal to secant squared minus 1. And then cotangent should be equal to cosecant squared minus 1, right? So I'm going to do minus cosecant squared minus 1. And the minus comes from the fact that I was subtracting these two. But again, that's me looking ahead to what I see. And I know some of you guys did this a longer way. Like there is another way to do this with sine and cosine. But if you do it this way, I think it's a little faster. And I mean, this is a tough test for me to grade because I have to go through every one of your steps if you didn't do it the same way as me, but you know, that's why I get paid. So like, I mean, it's fine, but it does take me a while to grade it if you don't do it my way, which is okay. It's fine. All right, so then these two cancel, and now they match.
They're a match.
It's a match.
Oh, I get it.
It's a toy.
Are you here?
Do you know when he comes in here? What he's doing?
What? Yeah, I'm not pregnant. Are you
Oh.
sure?
Stop.
No, I just broke that pencil.
Yeah, look. He has little cards here. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. Do you guys do that to me?
I was like first
We do
time.
we about once a week, yeah.
How do you know?
That was trying to
I think I was actually.
Didn't you have not so nice boyfriend that Don you wanted to meet up or something?
Well, he didn't know him ever. He never met him. But that was my college boyfriend. Just been like his nickname for me. Like Mr. John, he's like very like says like compliments me a lot. Whereas that guy, his nickname for me was Fatty.
That's messed up.
And I thought that was like a cute term of endearment, but like that's what he like. And like that's who I dated before meeting Mr. Nine. And I dated him. I kind of thought it was cute, but then I realized that like he'd never once said he thought I was pretty. He always called me just fatty. Like, and like we dated for 5 years. I mean, like we were together a long time, and he's the one who became. Yeah, he became a lawyer, but like so I'm married for love, not for money. But yeah, like but he yeah I didn't realize how much I wanted someone to compliment me until I met him.
You're just like, oh, you're so.
At first I thought he was just giving me one-liners, and then but he still does that, so I'm okay with one-liners.
You look really nice with that watch.
Well, like I'll be like, oh, she's pretty on TV. He'll be like, you're pretty. That's like that's just like that's always like.
Or he'll probably be like, or you'll be like, oh, that's cute. He'll be like, so are you?
Right? Yeah.
You guys, oh my god, that sunset is so
cheesy, but it's sweet. Like I mean, I just heard that over like, hey, fatty, like.
I'm so sorry, it's not funny.
I don't know who.
Right, I don't know. I thought it was a cute like nickname, but
It's not.
apparently not. Then I got so that's what I was talking about, like Jolie like not being confident. Like that's I mean I thought that's like all I deserved, like you know, like but
No, it's not.
no,
You
it's not.
little one
It's on your
desk.
desk.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to say it like that. Yes.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, not literally.
Okay, let's do number 2. All right, let's focus. All right. Ooh, this one's a rough one, hey?
Yeah, I don't know where to start. Like, that was really long.
Cody season.
You like separate them or something?
Oh, maybe.
Hey, yo.
See you headed anywhere.
Oh. Hey, John, what
Let's
was my
try
house?
it. Okay, so guys, actually, I'm gonna try Luke's idea here. He said to separate them.
So you.
Actually,
I thought it was that idea darn good.
Don't.
what did you
I'm
do
just
first?
a
You
beast
switched the
like
sign.
I
You
pulled
broke.
out a sign.
Okay.
Take it out.
That's too scary for me, so I didn't do it.
It's okay, Luke. It's
Where'd
okay.
you take the sign?
Yeah.
Or I'm wondering, do we start with the right side instead? It doesn't say you have to start with the left side.
No, I said we start with the left
Oh,
side.
I don't know how we get signed to the third though. That's more complicated. So
Yeah,
okay.
you said it starts more difficult.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you guys said
They don't
some.
have to look for
My butt was breaking. Don't ever do that again.
Okay. You changed it to 1 over cosecant then there?
I don't like it.
Okay, here was my plan at first. My plan at first was to multiply cos over cos so the top would equal something. So then we could get rid of the 1.
No, because that would still be cos here. That'd be.
Yeah, that's what I found.
I got rid of the one. Like 5%.
Anyone get it? Any like start on this one? No.
Yeah, I
It's
split it out.
point.
We split them up. So let's try Luke's idea.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you
I
finished.
do not like it.
No.
What's that sir? She's like,
Wait.
Okay.
Why did you choose signs of
All right. So what I'm going to try Luke's idea here is to separate this out as two separate problems. So if I was, because this is equivalent to that. If I put those together, that would be what's on top, the same denominator. So sometimes breaking fractions apart isn't a bad idea.
No, this seems bad.
That seems
Maybe we
whack,
should
so.
trash it.
No, I like this idea.
I don't like it.
Because this would be cosecant to the third.
Yeah.
What?
Then I don't have common denominators anymore.
Let's just skip this one.
Yeah.
Cosine over sine.
Oh,
It's
actually,
cotangent.
Actually, I agree.
this would be cosine times 1 over cosecant. I don't know if that,
Oh, let's go.
or 1 over cosecant.
We're making sense out of things.
Can you like go like
I might have to,
not do that?
I might have to like do my own little,
Yeah, I think that we should trash it for now.
let's table it for now.
Table it.
Table this discussion means you're
Put a
holding
star
it.
next to 2.
All right, is there any that you guys, else that you need, I'll come back to, have you tried 3 yet?
Yep.
You just cross off the two.
I don't know what to do from this position.
Luke was saying 3 was easy?
No, it's
He's at
not.
6.
I just did it completely wrong. I just crossed off little tangents.
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like so
If you
Alright.
could though, that would work.
Okay, so guys, this is one of the ones where I want you to notice something. X squared minus x squared minus y, or times y squared. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get you guys to see how this is similar to this. So something's being squared, that same thing's being squared again times something else. So what I can do then is, just like I would up here, I pull out an x squared. So that's what I was trying to get at up here for some of you guys who were looking, was that factoring a lot of times is going to be helpful. So I'm going to try taking that out. So I'm going to factor a tangent squared h out. If I divide it out here, I'm left with 1.
Yeah.
If I divide it out here, I'm left with a sine squared h.
If you finish it, yeah.
Once I do this, yeah, this one doesn't. Yeah. I did a better eraser than that.
No.
You should buy.
Oh, yours is good. Oh, shoot.
No, I'm still lost.
I
Now.
guess I like double sign. Sorry, when I downloaded it from my own program, it like was really
What?
Hi. Would you like some gum?
Hey, put that
Yes.
away. Yeah. Put away.
Hey, yo.
Oh, you would?
I'm ready.
That was really bad.
That's just.
How do I activate my, how do I activate my computer?
You use the iCloud and then you go to settings, and then you
So-
tap on the iCloud settings, and then you hit activate.
Oh, right.
Don't be back in the line.
Your shoes are brown.
No, I've already seen that.
All right.
Let's go back to math.
Okay.
Let's get a brain break after this one.
Yeah, let's go
I
right.
don't finish.
Because then I'll try to figure that out. Okay. So 1 minus sine squared is cosine squared, right? right? 1 minus sine squared. And then tangent is sine squared over cosine squared.
That's right. And down.
Math.
Aww. What are you doing? Took the words out of my mouth.
Okay. Why don't you guys take a little break, give yourself a break. I'm going to try and look at number 2 without... sometimes when I sit at my desk and just think for a little bit, I can figure it out. It's just...
Also look at number 4.
Yeah, it's 4 bad as well.
Can you also like,
my brain break? Yeah.
What are you doing?
I've really tried.
go to your mom's house?
Oh, who roasted?
Give yourself a little break if you need it.